Hi guys, Lupa ILD here, and today is my second episode of the Bristol Rovers career mode. As you see, Peterborough have put in a £575,000 offer for Ellis Harrison. No way, chuck on another 100 grand and I think I would be able to buy a high class striker with that money. I do have Rory Gaffney and Jamie Easter who could both do a job, even if we just kept the funds for ourselves. Then it said the future of my career, Liam Lawrence is probably going to retire at the end of the season, which isn't a good thing, so I wanted to sell him, get a bit of money for him. That won't be happening now, so we're going to have to wait till the end of the season to see if we do get any money for him. He's not in the plans, so I'm not going to be playing him at all, so he's literally just going to be a player, seeing out his last season, watching from the stands with the fans. I do not know why, but I was very slow in this. I must have been sidetracked when I was recording this. As you can see, it takes quite a while for me to click advance, but we have the very first game of the season in this episode, and that is against Bradford. What a game that is. Bradford are going to be a side up there come the end of the season, so if either of us got 3 points, that could be a huge 3 points. If either of us just got a point, that would be probably a well taken point. As you can see, my monthly scouting update has come back. I didn't get a chance to show you that, as that was part of the footage that lost. I've got one in France, as you can see, Germany and England. I didn't take any of the French players, not really high enough potential for me. I do like huge potential. Neither did I take any of the Germans. I took one with a highest potential of 82 from England, and I believe one from 84. I couldn't quite see if I took them or not. I believe I did. And then there it is, the game. Huge game. I was pumped right up for this. I knew I wasn't gonna do anything stupid. I'm going to win this game. As you can see, we're going in with the team that I told you last episode, the starting team. Mildenhall, Ledbetter, that team that I was on about last episode. And the game started quite brightly for us. The ball got played into Matty Taylor with a bit of dancing. Nice little back heel to Christian Montana. Montana was trying to break down this solid Bradford defence. Went to Bowden to Matty Taylor, into Harrison, and what a shot, but keeper passed it around the side post. Luckily it was offside. I'd have probably been pretty annoyed if it wasn't. They then cleared it up the field, and Lyons and Sinclair were controlling this midfield. Great header by Lyons into Matty Taylor to Ellis Harrison. Great strike. Keeper tips it on the post once again. The Bradford defence and the keeper having a solid game. Corner was played short to Christian Montano. Found Matty Taylor passed it to Chris Lyons. Lyons found Lockyer. Great strike. Keeper saves it with his foot, and then eventually gathers. Keeper was on fire. Once again, we won the ball in midfield with Stuart Sinclair, who found Matty Taylor. Matty Taylor found Ellis Harrison, who slotted it in for Matty Taylor. In on goal, surely? No, just wide. Matty Taylor's finishing is nowhere near as good as it is in real life. He needs to be making those finishes. Bradford did actually come into the game slightly, getting forward, not creating too many chances, as you see the ball just go wide of the post. But they did get another, where the ball went to Howson, I think it is, who somehow squeezed through about 4 Bristol Rovers players before finding Marshall out on the right wing. Marshall ran down the wing, and then ball found Ledbetter in the box, who gently passed it back to the keeper. They then got one chance at the end of the half. The ball was slotted through to Harula, and he shoots, and it went in. Oh no, it didn't. I thought that went in, and I was absolutely gobsmacked, but luckily it didn't. As you can see, we're all over them. We've had 2 shots, we've had 5 with 3 on target. Let the second half kick off, let's go. The ball was picked up by Sinclair in the midfield, who slotted in Taylor to Harrison back to Sinclair, which then went to Harrison again. Harrison finds Billy Bowden. It's going to take something magical to break down this defence, and then Billy Bowden out of nowhere cuts inside, finds the top left corner. Bowden's on fire. Your offence is terrified. What a strike, what a great piece of play from the lads, and if we're doing that week in, week out, we're gonna win the title, I'm sure of it. Players were getting a bit tired, so I took Manzo on for Lyons, we put Moore on for Montano, and we ended up putting Clark Salter on at left back for Brown, and then we put Ledbetter at left back. Then Bradford managed to squeeze through our defence, a small little chance, but no. Sold all of our defence before an awful shot in the 89th minute, which is flimsily handed away by Mildenhall, and it finds the back of the net. 89th minute, no chance in coming back. I was absolutely livid. Look at that, a lucky bounce, and then what an awful shot. But Mildenhall can't do nothing, so at this point we go all out attack. Harrison's going, he's doing damage, but he gets tackled and he stays down. So not only have we thrown away 3 points in the last minute of the game, Harrison could also be injured. Our main man, who was absolutely outstanding in this game, could be injured. I'm already annoyed at the loss of 2 massive points against a strong Bradford side, but we're going to have to leave that now. We're going to have to come back stronger. We have to win 2-3 of our next games. We really need to get that streak, get the roll going. But as you can see, Wolves in the cup, I'm going to probably put out a second team. I am definitely dropping Mildenhall. There's no way he's staying in after that mistake. Newcastle Jets coming for Jamal Paz. We're happy for that. Hopefully he can come back and have a bit of transfer value. That would help out the funds massively. And I don't really know what to say after that not defeat. It felt like a defeat. It was that poor, but that draw was absolutely ridiculous. And you have to blame it down to Mildenhall, don't you? If you guys think I'm being harsh, put it in the comment section and we'll discuss it. But you're getting paid a nice living wage. You're doing training week in, week out, and you can't make simple saves like that at professional level. Maybe I'm being harsh. I will probably end up giving him his chance, but for now I think I'm going to have to go with Gu Chao, I believe it was I signed. But here you see, we go into the game. So I must have been doing something, because I took ages just to confirm that my controller was here. It might have been I wasn't sure if I wanted to stop the recording there or not. But yes guys, we set up the team for the Wolves away game, but we will play it in the next episode, so I'm going to leave it on a bit of a cliffhanger. If you want to see it, make sure you come watch the next episode. I'm going to try and bring it out tomorrow. There's going to be quite a bit of gameplay, hopefully 2 matches I'm going to try and fit in, because I know everybody loves a bit of gameplay. So the team we go in with, I believe, is Gu Chao in goal, if it eventually wants to show you. I don't know what I was doing, but slightly annoying. Right back, I believe we play Clark Salter. The 2 centre backs, I go with Clark and I think Mark McChrystal, which this back 4 is pretty insane. It might as well be a starting 11, that back 4, because it is going to do the job for me. There you see Clark Salter does end up playing right back, Clark and McChrystal, and then Little at left back, who is actually a right back. On right mid, we ended up playing Byron Moore. In the centre mids, we played Manzo and Lines, and on the left, in the centre mids, we played Manzo and Clark. Left mid, Goslin, up front, Easter, and Walters with Gaffney, super sub. I'm going to sign out now. Thanks for watching. This has been Lupat ILD. Please like, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.